Welcome back to Cam's Classics. We're working again today on the Mustang. As you can see, we tore the front end off. The old core support was hacked up and welded together in a few places. We got the new one here. We just got to get this front support out so that we can put the new one in. We'll come back to you when we get ready to do that. So we have Dad here cutting with the cutting torch. Let's show you that.
Huh?
That grease.
Coming out these holes. Flame?
Yeah,
That's where your hand was.
Okay, so you saw we get a little flame up. There's probably a little grease and oil in there over the years, because that's basically where road grime and stuff flip up off the roads, as well as any oil and stuff off the engine might go there. So we're going to continue cutting this out. What we've got to do is we got to get it back to where we can manage it to get the rest of it cut out. So we'll come back to you when we're got it all cut out.
Welcome back to Classics. We got a little something different going this day, so we've sent Cooper off to work, and my oldest boy Cameron's here with us. And we're going to be working on the '66 Mustang that belongs to him today. What we're doing is we're replacing these panels in this. This is the new panel and this is the old panel. And what we're going to do is remove this. It's spot welded in there, so we'll have to take this panel out. But what I'm going to do is we got this deal. This is an air hammer, and this is a bit that's for what they call it, a panel ripper. And so I'm going to take this panel, rip it out, so we can get down to where we're going to have to cut this or pull it apart so we can weld it back together. I'm going to show you how this works. It's a handy little tool, and what it does is you just kind of get this little jaw underneath your panel. It's going to be a little noisy for a minute, so as you can see, it goes pretty quick, and we've got that out of the way now. We can work at just getting this other old piece pulled off here. So we'll be working at that, and we'll come back and show you how we're coming in a few minutes. So stay with us, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Okay, we're back with you. We're showing you here. What we did was we got the old piece off, and so then I went in and ground it down a little bit, and I wanted to show you one of these tools that we use occasionally. You've probably seen them, but this is a little die grinder that we bought, and it's handy to use because all you got to do is unscrew that little deal and screw a new one of these in there. They're very simple, very fast, and it's little enough you can get it around. But so what we've done here now is we've put these bolts in here. You can see there's 3 bolts that was lined up. Now all we got to do is kind of tack this in place, weld up the spot welds and what have you. Cameron drilled the holes in this for the spot weld while I was cleaning up this other. So we'll go ahead and get this welded on and get back to you. I wanted to show you though, we're going to do this other side, and it's just the same as this, but I wanted to show you this car originally was hit pretty hard in this front end, and this is all bent out of shape and stuff, and that was the main reason we was going to replace this one, but we decided to replace that other one also while we was doing it, just to make it right. So we'll continue on, we'll get this on, get the other one took off, and we'll get back to you and show you what we're doing. Okay, as you can see, we got that welded on there. You can see all them spots. We spot welded it, and so now we're ready to move to the other side. In case you was wondering why Cooper isn't here, it's Friday and he's off to work, so while he was off trying to make $1, Cameron and I got the camera out, and we thought we'd do a little filming on our own. So, and this is my oldest son Cameron. You've seen him on there before, and it's his car that we're working on. So we're going to start on the other side, do the same thing we did on this one, and then we'll get back to you. Okay, we're back with you. So you can see we got the other side in now, and if you look down these, they look pretty straight. We had them 3 bolts in that fender deal, so I'm sure we're right where we need to be. All the holes lined up and everything, so But we got these back together. We can put this front radiator support in now and tie everything together. So we've just been a little over 2 hours, so we feel like we moved along pretty good on it, and it's looking really good. So we'll start fitting in the radiator support, and then we'll get back to you.
Okay, welcome back. As you can see, we did get the core support and these two front apron pieces in, as well as the battery tray right here. You can see some other parts here. That's the steering suspension components, because the rubber's deteriorated over the years. So we've got a few more parts coming in. Then we're going to start working on the steering and suspension portions here, and the leaf springs in the back, as well as the shock struts. But this was the key component, was get this so the front end's back together. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.